Hi, in this video, I'll be doing a feature demonstration on CloudAz, Policy Controller, and IceNet management. In this video, I'll be guiding you through and helping you understand the basic functions of our system administration. A centralized administration to manage various aspects of CloudAz, comprehensive UI for managing different policy controller profiles, streamlined interface with live policy controller and IceNet status updates. Here are some key features for Policy Controller and IceNet management. Dashboard provides an overview information about CloudAz. IceNet server can be a single server or multiple servers behind a load balancer. Policy Controller status enables administrator to view the policy enforcer status. Policy Controller profile enables system administrator to view and manage policy enforcer profiles. IceNet status enables the administrator to view server status and manage servers. IceNet is a server that manages the data transfer between policy controllers and control center. IceNet will handle events such as activity logging and policy bundle updates, allowing the policy controller to focus on performing policy evaluations. You can define a profile and assign it to one or more of the hosts belonging to the parent IceNet server, and you can reassign different hosts to a profile. All policy enforcers are governed by a number of configuration settings that control aspects such as login behavior, heartbeat rate, the temporary provision password, and network configuration. To simplify this, administrators can create name sets of configuration settings that can be assigned to one or more enforcers in the network. These are referred as policy controller profiles, and they can be managed under the policy controller status. If enforcer profiles are not explicitly defined, all enforcers in the system are automatically assigned to the setting of the default profile that is automatically created in the system administration console. Although you do not technically need to change any settings, as a security precaution, NextLabs recommends that you change the default password. In addition, if there's more than one IceNet server in the system, one of those servers is assigned to each enforcer by default. It is strongly recommended that you examine the default profile to confirm that the assigned IceNet server is the one you wanted to use. The dashboard is separated into a few sections. The System Info section contains the number of days remaining in license, the control center version, and the host server operating system. A simple overview of Policy Controller and IceNet status, the server status, and recent activities. On the top right corner of the recent activities, we can sort the activities by create, modify, and delete. Under Policy Controller, go to Status. Here we can see a list of our Policy Controller status, its current activity, latest heartbeat, and its update status. We can also click on the top right icon for a statistical overview. We can perform the same actions with the IceNet status. Now let's go to Profile. Here we can see a list of our current profiles with indication of their active policy controllers, in which how many are up to date and how many are out of date. Let's click on Create Profile. Specify a name for the new profile. Select your profile type, your IceNet server address. This profile is available to all the clients of the IceNet server selected here. If you have set up a load balancer or a failover cluster for the IceNet server, type the URL of the load balancer or cluster in the IceNet server text box. Heartbeat specifies the frequency in the time unit selected of the heartbeats the policy engine sends to the server. A heartbeat is a signal that lets the server know the policy engine is running and provides the opportunity to download a policy deployment or new policy enforcer profile to the policy engine. It is recommended that you enter the largest possible time increment here that meet your business requirements. This value should be set to at least 1 minute or more. If you want immediate policy deployment, you can turn on the Allow Immediate Policy Deployment. In Activity Log Transfer, we need to specify the interval in minutes at which policy enforcers send their activity logs to the server. The default value is 5 minutes. You can also specify maximum allowed size in megabytes. Of current policy enforcement log is allowed it to become. Default value is 5 megabytes. If the log reaches the maximum log size before its scheduled upload time, logs are uploaded immediately. Unless the machine is not connected to the network, in that case, logging is suspended. while policy enforcement continues. Assign password to tamper protect policy controllers installed under this profile. This password is required to stop or uninstall any policy controller covered by this profile. For both desktop default profile and portal default profile, and whenever you create a profile, the password is initially set to password. You should replace this default before you actually apply any profile to enforcers. And lastly, assign allows you to assign policy controller to the profile. With this, we conclude our video on NextLabs policy controller and IceNet profile management. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the NextLab channel, and stay tuned for more CloudAz featured videos.